Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Confusion Thursday Night Hangout.
I forgot today was Thursday because we just came back from Christmas break. And when you have all these like weird days, off, on, off, and you have like an actual full week of work, I don't even know what day of the week it was anymore.
But it was 7 days since the last time we did a Thursday Night Hangout, so that should have been pretty dang simple to you. It's not like we...
Yeah, but because we missed so many shows, like the math equation of 7 days got all wackadoodled. Like I've lost all...
You're supposed to be here for another like 48 days?
Like, if we're going to do the math to do, like, ratios, then yes. That's what it would have been. I had to keep on thinking, like, it's Thursday night, it's Thursday night, it's Thursday night, it's Thursday night, it's Thursday night. And then I remembered.
Well, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I am your host, Charlie, and I'm joined once again by the prolific Connor himself, Zealeus.
Greetings, people.
Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, is the Thursday Night Hangout. This is a show for you, by you, as the topics that you provide us, and we're going to try to, hopefully, cover every single one. Now, Sam Grizzle, of course, has a AMD Radeon 7 to be released next month. And Zealeus has now had the ability to actually type it.
Is Sam excited? He's going to get to play Battlefield 1 in ultra high, super epic graphics now?
Or just Crysis 1 and...
Crysis on ultra high. Is that even possible without a supercomputer?
Still not. Still not.
Even Watson couldn't do it.
Oh, Watson.
I hardly knew ye.
Oh, Watson.
But yes, the Radeon 7 is coming out to compete with the NVIDIA 2080 at only $699 MSRP. Additional prices may be incurred.
What are you, a car commercial now? The hell is going on?
We're trying to sell AMD, man. Didn't you get a bit of the profit from them?
No, I didn't, actually.
Oh, well, you're missing out.
Son of a gun!
I was able to get this beer off of them.
That's odd, but okay.
Not really.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. It could heat a beer, that's about all.
Heat a... Well, yeah, that's true.
AMDs are notorious for being the hottest graphics cards out there, I'm just saying.
Guess you just have to get a really good heatsink then, huh?
I'll heat you. Wait a second.
All right,
that did
so
come out right.
outside of the Radeon 711, whoops, there was some late breaking news, and that was, of course, that Bungie has decided to stop their partnership with Activision, which they started in 2010 for Destiny.
Oh dear.
But their partnership is now over.
So does that mean that it won't be on Battle.net anymore?
Was Destiny on Battle.net?
What?
Was Destiny on Battle.net?
Yeah, that's how I always played.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I played Destiny through Battle.net. Interesting.
You know more than I do, then.
I haven't played Destiny in probably about a year-ish.
Yeah, it just says, let's see if I can get more information here. So after 8 years, when we first launched our partnership with Activision in 2010, the gaming industry was a pretty different place. As an independent studio setting out to build a brand new experience, we wanted a partner willing to take a big leap of faith with us. We had a vision for Destiny that we believed in, but to launch the game of that magnitude, we need the support of an established publishing partner. Was it ever truly, the magnitude ever truly realized, though?
A lot of people still play Destiny and enjoy it. I don't know. Well, are you saying Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, though?
They're saying Destiny.
I don't know. Because it's Destiny 2.
So it looks like...
So I wonder which one they're talking about.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights for Destiny to Bungie. Okay, so Bungie is going to take complete control of Destiny going forward.
So you could still have their publishing rights in their own hands, but you could still host it all through Battle.net. Doesn't necessarily mean that has to change, right?
Let's see if they're actually talking about if they're removed from Battle.net. I didn't see that, but let me double check real quick here.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can play Destiny through on the PC. Like through a different platform? Like I just kind of thought you had to play it through Battle.net. I thought it was kind of how the dealio worked. But I don't know how that actually works. I don't know the details, man. I just know my Blizzard little launcher still has it there.
Yeah,
every time I play
it does not say either way. So, oh well.
That's not going to affect the little plebs like us, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not a professional gamer.
Well, you are kind of a professional gamer, just not an esports athlete. But you are an athlete in your own right.
So speaking of online games that feature Destiny-like settings, I've been playing some more Warframe.
Oh, how are you enjoying Warframe still?
And I am continuing to like Warframe.
Oh dear.
I have.
Oh no. Can you reach it?
I think so.
All right.
I have put in a couple extra hours. I've leveled up a Warframe. I'm still a little bit like, I don't know what's going on from time to time, but overall I'm doing all right.
It's a very large game.
It is a very large game, and unfortunately there's a lot of things that you really need to have a party to do, but I'm still lone wolfing it because I don't know anyone else who has a Switch that will play that game. However...
Are you still doing free-to-play?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was spending time on that. All my money's gone towards Pokemon Go.
Ah, yes. Catch them all.
Because I need more Pokeballs. That sounded wrong, but it's true. You ran out of Pokeballs so fast. And for the love of all that's holy, Niantic and Apple need to get together and disable the swipe up feature because I've lost a shit ton of Pokeballs because I go down a little bit too much and go up, and it's like, oh, look, you wanted to use this menu. And then, of course, when I roll down, the Pokeball's like,
You just got some self-control, man.
Right.
You gotta control your finger to the last micron on the screen.
That's what she said. Okay. Anyways, so
or get a case that covers up the bottom.
No, that's way too much effort.
Wait, you can just put some like tape like right there.
No. There is, of course, the news that did we talk about the Netflix stuff last week? I think we did. All right, so there was some news that came out last week.
Netflix is around still? What? Dude, no way. Yeah, I know we did not talk about that.
Okay. So anywho, oh great, I just clicked on the picture instead of the dang.
But the picture's very it's taking over.
So Netflix has basically poached the media finance veteran from Activision Blizzard to be the chief financial officer for Netflix. So of course, everyone's going, what is this?
Microtransactions for your TV shows?
Well, actually, I think what a lot of people are thinking is that maybe Netflix is going to start some sort of gaming service, which I don't know how much validity that is. I know last week we talked about that super uber awesome device that's going to blow Xbox and PlayStation out of the water because of the awesomeness, but no one really knows about it. But it's going to be awesome, but no one knows.
It's Project Awesome Dude.
Yeah, Project Awesome Dude, brought to you by
the Awesome Dudes.
And that's it for their marketing department.
And the Nerd Herd.
Speaking of, well, not Nerd Herd, but to whomever continues to send me Funko Pops, thank you so much. I got the last one.
Oh dear.
On Saturday. This one, my friends, is the Venomized Hulk.
Now that is a scary combination.
It is.
Like World Buster Hulk with Venom power.
Yep.
Ooh, mama. Good luck.
I might actually have this entire set now. And I think I've got them all from whomever is sending me these.
Yeah, you got Venomized Captain America. You got Venom. You got Venomized Iron Man.
And I have Carnage.
Yep, Carnage, I see.
But I need this Venom. I don't think I have this Venom.
Oh. Wait, is that a different? Oh,
yeah,
you got the one full
Venom.
face and half the face.
Yep,
Goodness.
Yep. Well, we'll look for it later. But anyways, thank you to whomever sent me this Venomized Hulk to add to my Funko Pop collection. That brings, I think, the grand total up to 204. I think. Sounds about right. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so last week we talked a little bit.
It looks so much better outside the box.
No. We talked a little bit last week about Chatacon. Chatacon, of course, is the convention is happening in Chattanooga at the end of this month, the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Currently, right now, of course, it's going to be me, and Jesse is going to be the co-host.
Nice.
Due to his prior engagements, he will not be accessible for the first panel, which I think is was it 5:30?
Friday. It was either 5 or 5:30.
I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on one second.
Do you know the name of the first panel?
I think it's like the one that I need someone on.
Nice.
Okay, so great. 5 to 5:30 Friday, Then there's a 4 to 4:50 on Saturday, and there's 11 to 11:50 on Sunday. And of course, I didn't put which panel is which, but I'm going to make the assumption that the destruction of the game industry is probably the last one. Video games today is probably the first one, and then a live Ultra Confusion Hangout is the Saturday one. I could be wrong, but that's one I'm going to go with, and that's one I'm going to stick with.
I could not begin to tell you, good sir.
Or I could just cheat and look at the sheet on this screen, too.
You're cheating, sir? How dare you? What morals are you teaching the kids of this world by cheating and using a computer as a reference point? I don't understand.
Actually, I'm just going with what the kids do these days.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think they know how to use computer for useful purposes and not just like hack-soring?
No. Just for researching shit online.
Oh.
That's all that they use, right? Wikipedia?
Nothing else. Yes. I mean, because Wikipedia is a perfectly valid source for your research papers.
But of course.
It is what I
know
approve
what that
of.
is, but...
Oh dear, you broke OpenOffice. Way to go.
No, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Destruction of the game industry as we know it.
It's on Friday.
Just Google it. Thanks, Angelus. So, destruction of the game industry as we know it is 5 o'clock on Friday.
Is that the very first panel slot too?
Yep.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. And then of course the.
Going to control find.
Yeah, just go for it.
What's
Ultra Confusion. Okay, so
Next.
that's 4:50. That is the Ultra Confusion live Twitch Hangout, which is on Saturday, and then video games today is the Sunday one.
There we go.
So, if you're in Chattanooga, then come see us. We'll have a table, and I'll be doing panels. If I do not have, there is a chance that Zealeus might be joining us. We just don't know until the 11th hour. That's why Jesse is an immediate lock-in. I am going to try to work with some individuals, or at least one individual from...
Vitamin Geek.
Yeah, Vitamin Geek, to see if I can't get one or two of them to jump in for the destruction of the game industry as we know it.
Nice. They sound like they'd be great at destroying things.
Yes. Anyways, okay, so I know that I had this crazy ass I'm going to make everything awesome for Ultra Confusion this year speech, and then nothing has happened.
It's already awesome, man.
Okay, so
you're awesome. Yo.
Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of I guess backstory here is that shortly after the Thursday night hangout, you can't top the TNH. Shortly after Thursday night hangout, Friday, I got a phone call from my mom at the end of the workday saying that my grandmother needed to be put on oxygen. And so I had planned, I was like, okay, but she was doing fine. So I planned with my mom to go check on my grandmother with her on Saturday around 9:30 in the morning. I get a phone call at 7 a.m. Saturday morning that informed me that my grandmother had passed. So it has been kind of like this roller coaster ride since Saturday. And I haven't completely gotten my head on straight yet. I have been trying desperately to keep everything as normal as possible. That's why I streamed on Sunday and on Tuesday.
And on Thursday.
And we're doing this now.
I almost said Friday.
Yes. I don't
know why, yeah.
But anyways, I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm going to,
Wait, Charlie's going to get his shit together?
More than I have.
Okay.
I just need a little bit of time to think some stuff through.
I thought we left that in grade school.
Shit out. But I just want to give you guys a heads up. You deserve to know that I'm not trying to renege on all the shit that I said. It's just that I have to have some focus time.
Life happens.
Yeah. Life sucks balls. I got literally, we're 10 days into the new year, and I've already gotten kicked in the metaphorical nuts. Thank you. But yeah, that's what's going on so if I'm kind of all over the place more than usual, before Zealeus butts in and goes, "What do you mean all over the place? You're always all over the place."
Wait, sorry, what are you saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
If I am more all over the place, and now and then a little bit later, then that's the deal.
When in doubt, drink more Queen's Vice.
Well, unfortunately, I screwed up and I don't have my beer and my shot, so.
What you got to do?
Yeah, but I didn't do my.
But still, there's some normalcy to the show.
Yeah, that's true. But I need to have my drink. I mean,
like,
that's really what.
This is the original stereotype on the show.
Yeah, but I didn't say, let me do the do. I just kind of poured it.
Well, you haven't really given the proper intro for a while.
True.
You just kind of
probably because I'm still getting over the fact that Mountain Dew kind of screwed me over by creating their holiday mix, which...
We're supposed to test that tonight.
Okay, so I do have the holiday mix, but it turns out that this year's holiday mix is different than last year's holiday mix. So last year's was literally Code Red mixed with Mountain Dew. This year, it's like some kind of like pomegranate juice stuff. Did I get any cool tech stuff for Christmas?
I got a Ninja coffee maker, which I'm super excited about. If you like coffee, it is heaven on earth, dude. Like, it's... Okay, let's put this in terms you can understand. You know me in mornings, right?
Yes.
I
don't like them.
I wake up a whole 2.5 minutes earlier than I need to just to make damn coffee. That's how much it means to me.
Then wake up an hour before that and you'll be ready to go.
That's pushing.
Just throw yourself in a hot shower, a really cold shower. That'll wake your ass up. You don't need the coffee. It's gross. What are you drinking that dirty water for anyway? This is flavored carbonation man juice.
I wonder which one's actually healthier.
I don't know. Depends on what you put in your coffee.
Nothing but my black soul. I actually don't put anything. Like, I drink my coffee black.
Well, I don't. The thing is, funny thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't like to drink coffee. Maybe you like tea. For some reason,
I don't know if that has to do with one or the other.
Well, because a lot of people drink tea as an alternative to coffee because coffee is super duper bad for you. If you compare it to tea, I don't know.
There's nothing bad about coffee. They actually say like coffee makes you live longer, kind of like red wine.
Makes you shit your brains out. It's all in. What do you call it?
Moderation.
Yeah, moderation.
For those of us without brains to start the day, it really doesn't matter. And yes, moderation is key to everything, especially Mountain Dew.
I mean, this is my first Mountain Dew all day.
And beer.
Bear.
So,
what was I talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, so you tech stuff for Christmas. I didn't get, no. I didn't get anything. Coffee and standard tea are kind of awful. I agree.
I don't think I got anything techie for Christmas. I'm thinking
I got a weighted blanket. I know that sounds kind of like, but it's the technology of like the weighted beads in the blanket make you feel like you're in a very nice, snuggly hug.
I did buy myself, it wasn't for Christmas, but for myself, I bought some Adafruit stuff to try to create some customizable LED strips over Bluetooth.
You know what? I feel like I bought myself something too, but
so that's kind of like the geekiest I got, but...
Did you say kinky?
Geeky.
Oh, geeky. I was like, kinky? What are you using those lights for?
LEDs, man. Hey, woo! Under the sheets, you never know.
Oh, God. Zealeus, stop talking.
Yeah, I don't really ask my family for geeky stuff. I got a Bluetooth speaker. I guess that counts as being geeky.
Yeah, no, I don't ask my family for geeky stuff either. That's just a recipe in disaster.
So I did ask for geeky pajamas, and they were plaid. It's like, they're super comfy, and I wear them, I love them. But they're like, yeah, we don't know what geeky is. Here you go. I'm like,
so
okay,
technically, I did use some of my Christmas money for Alter Confusion with getting the new fans and hard drive.
Oh, I just noticed I don't hear like any random noises.
Exactly. Look at the thing is the fans, those LEDs, man. It looks sweet.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's sweet.
Did you get to the new drive?
Yeah.
Is it installed and working?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Other than that, though, I don't think I really got myself anything. We got the Dan Jolly book, which of course you need to check out. I need to write the review of. I was supposed to write it, but
So, Angelos, what do you like to drink if you don't drink coffee and tea? I mean, that's like the standard.
Damn it! Or Coke or soda or pep. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Sorry, since my brain's gonna be everywhere. So I have one of these guilty pleasures. I watched a show called oh shit. It's on TLC.
That sounds pretty, Sam.
Oh man. Oh man.
There's nothing more satisfying.
Sam, you want to send me a Ducky 7 mechanical board?
There's something very satisfying about a good mechanical keyboard. Just, yeah, I had a Logitech blue backlit keyboard. I don't remember what generation it is now. And I spilled beer on it, and yeah, that was
Long Lost Family. Long Lost Family on TLC.
No idea what that is.
It's literally like a continuing ad for Ancestry.com. It's about these two people who help out these individuals who maybe lost, somehow a family member got lost because of adoption or something like that. And they utilize, most of the time, they got to use the DNA kit from Ancestry.com so they can put the DNA into the system and then see how much, if they've got any matches. Espresso lattes.
Ooh, I do love espresso. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I went to Hawaii about 3 years ago, and my favorite part of Hawaii
was the espresso.
Yes.
Not the beaches, not the hot chicks that were walking topless, but the espresso.
I got priorities, man. It's the weather, man. Because, you walk out every morning, you wake up, you get a nice little cup of espresso, and you walk out to the lanai, which is the patio. And the beautiful thing about Hawaii is always 70 to 75 degrees. So it doesn't matter, right in the morning you wake up, you just casually get up, you get a nice little cup of espresso, go out and just drink it. Oh, it's the best thing ever. I have a quasi-mechanical, and it's a Microsoft Sidewinder X4. It's kind of one of those half and half, regular keycaps / mechanicals. I like it, but the next keyboard I get is going to be full on mechanical. So it's kind of that's the next one. And no, you can buy mechanical keyboards that don't make clicking noises.
What I need is a keyboard that feels sturdy. Like this one, the weight of the keyboard's fine, but the keys just don't feel.
Yeah, it depends. So there's the different switches that you can get. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. They got blue, you got brown, you got green, and depending on what you get, it's the actuation point in the clicking noise. So how far do you have to press for it to actuate, and also a combination of how clacky is it. So you can get mechanical keyboards that aren't very clacky, because let's be honest, if I had a true mechanical keyboard trying to have it in the show, people would leave because they'd go deaf.
I'd leave. We'd have to do the show mute. It would literally just be a conversation.
No, we have to build a soundproof box around the keyboard for me to use it, and you'd still hear it.
No. So, anyways, about Lost Family. The reason why I brought it up because I'm going all over the map here. The last episode I watched, the person was from Mankato, trying to find their mother and father, who were interstate truck drivers.
They're probably on the wrong side of the river, man. That's all. It's all about
blue is loud, red is quiet, brown is in between, and like Zealeus said, there's different levels of actuation.
I would definitely get the blue because, and I'd probably get the deep
red
6.
then.
Because I'm you know me when I type, I'm I gotta press you all the way down.
I know you need that validation of the click clack of yes, I'm doing something. Listen to me.
Hear me roar.
I wrote 3 words.
My battle roar.
Me on the other hand, I'm just
yes.
That's what I want. Because I know I'm typing. Damn it. I don't need reinforcement of me typing.
Okay, so it's kind of funny. So at school, we have kids, and they're used to when they type, they're very soft typers, right? Mm-hmm. So they're doo-doo-doo. So they have very low actuation. Mm-hmm. So what's happening, sometimes on the laptop keyboards, the stiffness of the key kind of loses its sturdiness. If they press a little tap, it doesn't register. And of course, I press it, I'm dude, it's just fine, man. I don't know what's wrong with your keyboard. No. Boop, boop, it doesn't work. I'm you just gotta type like this, man.
So basically, they're running into a situation like my dad does with computer mice, where he just obliterates the shit out of the left mouse button until it can't take no more, and then he goes, why is it not working no more?
Well, they don't actually obliterate. I'm one who probably did over the summer, and then they get it, and they try using it like a normal person, and it doesn't work. But I don't notice it doesn't work because I type so hard.
What really is this normal you speak of?
They don't type like me.
Well, there you go. They're not normal.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, does it mean I'm normal at something? Or am I not normal? I'm very confused.
We're all Abby normal.
Ooh.
And if you don't know what Abby Normal is, then my God, man, after the show, IMDb, Young Frankenstein, watch that shit, and then come talk to me, because it's awesome. Actually, basically anything that Mel Brooks has put his hands on, watch that shit.
He's a classic, man.
Indeed it is.
Everything about Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
I want to go out and watch some Men in Tights when I get home now.
Oh, God.
I would do
Men in Tights. I would do a Young Frankenstein, and I have to put Blazing Saddles in there.
I know you're a Blazing Saddles man.
I know that it's so racially inappropriate, but
think about it, there's like a lot of comedies though that like, especially like that era of like the 80s and 90s, that like nowadays if they came out, like the media backlash would be like
PC and SJWs would literally have a hissy fit and try to burn stuff down. Speaking of burn stuff down,
what are we burning tonight, sir?
If by some crazy ass occurrence,
there's crazy asses, man.
and I think it's like 3 weeks, if 2 football teams named the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots come to the Super Bowl, which is in Atlanta.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blank, but that building is going to mysteriously burn to the ground with everyone in it.
I'm not sure that threat should be made online on a recorded show.
It's already been made a lot more than just this show.
Oh dear.
We're part of the conspiracy. We're not the conspiracy.
Quick, put on your mask. Beep, 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 beep. Actually, I think the Saints versus Patriots would be an entertaining Super Bowl. I would watch it.
Yeah, we put all the players and all the fans in one place, and we blow that shit up. That would be a great show.
Wow, you're full of hate and vigor tonight, man.
Let me think about this. 28-3 versus the Aints. I don't want either of them to live.
Well, and both of us are our own damn faults. So, you know. Say.
Anyways, let's bring in a little lighter news. So I have been watching a shit ton of stuff on Netflix.
Oh dear.
I have to say that we're at the point, like, we got to be at the oversaturation point. Holy shit. I feel like there's like 7 new shows every single time I log in the damn thing.
I agree. And, you know, I was at a point at one time where I watch all these new shows, and I come at the same point where, you're right, I log on, and I see, like, new show, and I'm like, what? I don't even know what these are anymore. Like, I haven't watched all of, like, you know, I love my crappy comic book shows. I haven't seen everything.
I haven't seen any.
Because there's just so much, like, stuff where I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
Well, one of the things that I like about Netflix is the fact that they have a lot of original international shows that are available to everybody, which is kind of cool because I have dabbled in the murder mystery thriller whodunit TV shows that were Polish or French or German or whatever, and I've read
Swahili.
I don't think I've seen a Swahili one yet. And I've read the subtitles, and they're phenomenal. But that being said, even that, there's like an oversaturation of like, here's a bunch of indie properties, plus here's a bunch of animated stuff, plus here's a bunch of US stuff, plus here's some, short miniseries stuff. I'm just like,
we have too many choices, man. It's unbearable.
So I've been watching a lot of anime.
Meanwhile, I'm just rewatching Chuck.
I rewatched the first couple episodes of a TV show called Spaced, which was basically Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright's first true collaboration, and that's where the world got to meet Nick Frost, which when he was a character in that show, he had no acting chops whatsoever. It was just Simon Pegg goes, I have a friend who's a really cool guy, and since we're going to do this project, I want him to have a part.
Nice.
And so they're like, all right. So it's good. It's silly, stupid. Spaced is basically it's basically the universe is it's basically on this one apartment where a guy and a girl are living there. They're pretending to be a couple so they can live there because it's the only requirement, and how their friends are interacting in and out. I mean, it's not, mind-bending. However, it's kind of funny. You could see, if you watch that, you could see a couple of okay, that kind of gives you some there's in the previous episode of Spaced, they actually had something that was kind of Shaun of the Dead-esque. I was like, interesting. Norseman is very good Norwegian Netflix comedy.
I tried watching the first 2 episodes.
I have not seen that one.
The humor just doesn't do it for me. It's
Zealeus, you have a very, very fine line when it comes to everything. Zealeus will not do any shows with laugh tracks. He won't do it. Don't even ask him. Could be the most phenomenal show. It's got a laugh track.
Like IT Crowd.
If you can find a way to rip that motherfucker out, then he'll listen.
I'm done. But you put laugh tracks in there, I just want to bludgeon somebody to death, and mainly myself. I also hate slapstick anime humor.
The blood coming out of the nose because of the hot girl?
Which is the majority of the anime humor, and I just hate it. Like, for instance, Fairy Tail. That was on my, maximum level of that type of humor I could take. Any more, an extra, 0.1% of that humor, I'd be like, done, I can't take it anymore.
Okay, so here's the thing.
That's my maximum value.
I've watched a shit ton of Fairy Tail. I've
seen the first 53 episodes.
Maybe, I've watched the first, 100 or something. Spoiler alert, but at some point, they literally go to a parallel universe, an alternate universe. That's when I basically just said, fuck it, I can't take it anymore because this is stupid.
Sure.
I kept with it for as long as I could, but I got to a point where I'm just like, and now you're just basically trying to milk it for all it's worth.
Extend all those episodes you can. Oh, yeah.
Nope. I did find some really creepy anime, not on Netflix, but through Crunchyroll, that I'm just like, oh no.
Almost like hentai creepy?
Let's just say
there are tentacles right here.
Yeah, well...
Very,
it's not...
I don't know.
Let's just say it's
very Freudian going on, man.
Demon-esque with, lesbian tendencies. I'm just like, oh, this feels dirty.
Especially when your kids are around, man.
Oh my God, I don't watch any anime while my kids are around. Though
you can watch Fairy Tail, probably.
No. The wife would kill me. Violence, they're fighting, dude. I can't do fighting.
Kids fight, man. It's what they do.
Not in my house, they don't. To be honest with you, let's see here. Brody, the 6-year-old, his big show is either, actually watched all of that one. It was the Kukuri. It was basically like this nation of frogs versus this nation of scorpions, which is really cool. It's like a kung fu type of thing. Okay. And then Brody's also huge into Inspector Gadget and My Little Pony.
You know what I really miss? It's not the Princess Sophia one.
That's called Princess Sophia.
Is that what it's called? I missed that one, man. That had a good storyline.
Princess Sophia's still on Netflix, isn't it? Oh no, they're pulling all of the Disney stuff off there because they're going to make their own service.
Streaming, yes.
Which is why get all the Marvel and Disney stuff you can out of Netflix soon because it's supposed to happen, what, May?
I don't know, yeah. But it's like every time I see, they just came out, every new Marvel movie I see on Netflix, I'm like, and you're going to be gone soon.
Watch it now. Don't let it sit there.
Or just get the Disney streaming service when it comes out. So you can have 8 different streaming services.
So you can have Hulu and Netflix and YouTube TV.
And Crunchyroll.
And VRV, which is another piece. But also you need the Funimation one as well. No, Funimation teamed up with Hulu, I think.
Well, you see
because Funimation was with Crunchyroll's extra service called VRV. So you could have all your favorite dubs, but then Funimation left. And I thought they were going to do their own thing, but apparently I think they went with Hulu.
Well, and you have now just a week or two ago, Roku released their channel where basically you can roll all of your accounts into one central Roku account and just pay once.
Wait, what?
Okay, so Roku released a channel where, if, let's say, for instance, you have Netflix, you have Amazon. Actually, I don't know if Amazon does it because it's Prime, so it's kind of like its own special thing.
Well, you got to have the Fire Stick.
Yeah. Well, you can do Amazon Prime on Roku.
Well, you can't do it through Chromecast.
Well, yeah, because Netflix, yes, because Amazon and...
It's Android. Android and Android. They're having a pissing match.
Yeah, try it. But, so, for instance, you can pull together Crunchyroll, you can get a Hulu, so you can throw together a bunch of these same streaming services into basically one collective billing central location on...
So how much money do you have to pay Roku on top of all those to...
I don't know the details of that. I didn't look. There's got to be somewhere in there some kind of catch.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it because I don't really care. It's like I'm like whatever.
It's one of those people like, I don't remember. Can I watch this show? Am I subscribed to this service?
Pretty close.
Or you do what I do, and I've got an exact. I've got like a subset of icons for my on my phone that basically these are all the ones I can stream with.
There you go.
Like, oh, I got Netflix and Prime Video and PlayStation View and YouTube and watch ESPN and VRV and the Sci-Fi and ID Go, which of course is Investigation Discovery, which of course is my other guilty pleasure because I love to watch those crime reenactment ones as long as it doesn't deal with children. If it deals with children, no.
Fair enough.
Can't do it. Cannot do it.
Or cats.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about
anything with animals.
Animals.
No, that's off limits.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if they have any with animals. That would just be like
They've
They've
got it's not on it's on Animal Planet. It's called
nope.
Animal Cops.
Don't I know?
It's about these it's about like the Humane Societies partnering with the police officers to help animals out of abusive situations, like cat hoarders or dog fighters or abandoned animals.
So they're coming to save the day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They're there to save the day.
Okay.
But some of the animals that they have to rescue,
you still see some
just
bad stuff.
Gut wrenching. You're just like, oh, how could anyone do that to the animal? Anyways, there is a new person in the ironic Atlanta Animals Love Mike Vick. Okay. So, here's the thing. Yes, Mike Vick did a very, very bad thing. I don't know if he was actually he at bare minimum he provided a location for dogfighting. At the very most, he was an active participant. But here's the big thing, and I really want to send this home for everyone. Yes, he did a bad thing. He's a very, very bad person for doing that. However, he served time. He did the crime, and he paid and served time. None of this, I beat the shit out of my wife, and I get a slap on the wrist, and a little bit of a suspension, I go back. None of this, I shot someone, or I shot myself. And I'll be back. Okay, if I shot myself, I'll be back as soon as the bullet hole, heals. I shot someone. Well, CTE. Look,
but he's also,
as soon as he came out. First of all, of course, you can apologize as much as you want to, but he has been fervent about giving to pet rescue stuff. I mean,
he actually showed contrition for what he did.
Yes.
And I agree. I totally agree with you. Like, I look at, to me, one of the things that pisses me off, we're going to get a little political here.
Fine, let's do it.
One of the things that pisses me off a lot is the whole thing with Colin Kaepernick. In that, let's say, in my case, right? Whatever Colin Kaepernick did with kneeling, I dislike. Okay, fair point, you don't like it. However, what pisses me off is when those same people don't also boycott the NFL when they hire continued wife beaters and continued, rapists and all these other terrible crimes.
Or individuals coaches and coaching staff that continue to cover up said stuff because they want their team to stay together.
So yes, I get it. If you don't like Colin Kaepernick, fair enough. Okay, whatever. But then you got these other people who do terrible, legitimate things, and yet people don't bat an eye about it. So that's my frustration. It's like, okay, Colin Kaepernick, whatever. You better also then boycott the NFL because there's other stuff that people do that's actually actively hurting other people. And they show absolutely no, and that's kind of the whole thing with Mike Vick, is, you might not like Colin Kaepernick for what he's done, but he also backs it up with money and other actions. Same with Mike Vick. Yes, he did terrible things. There's no denying that. But he's also he's one of the few guys
who owned it.
He took ownership. He's never been like, well, I don't know, it wasn't really that bad. He's done a lot of outreach. And that's something where you look at the penal system in the United States, and it's all about retribution. Well, you did a terrible thing, so the rest of your life you're going to be penalized for what you did.
Unless you're important.
Good point. Unless you're important. And all that does is create a cycle. So, I'm talking off tangent here. So one of the people I follow on Instagram he's the Trap King. That's his handle. It was an interesting post he made. He's big into trap and release with pets. Specifically with cats, that's why I follow him. So he's very much about obviously animal welfare and doing best and et cetera, et cetera. Well, he's also kind of very much of the, shall we say, hood stereotype and environment. And he owns it. He makes no qualms about it. Like, he speaks in very certain ways on Instagram, and he's trying to make a point. Like, this is the community I'm from. I'm kind of trying to teach my brothers that there's a proper way to treat animals. Well, there was a case in Atlanta where a guy was caught, a black guy, while he posted something onto Facebook or some kind of social media about abusing an animal. Like, actively, it was a cat. He did something terrible to the cat. And the Trap King guy was like, I'm going to try to come to his hearing and actually try to speak on behalf of him. Not to get him off of it, but his point was a lot of these people come into these situations not knowing any better, and now you have this environment where somebody does something stupid like this, like abusing a cat, and somebody else thinks it's funny because they don't know any better. It doesn't mean that what they did is okay, or you're trying to not say there's any retribution, but are you better off educating this person and then showing contrition, or just throwing them in jail for 10 years and then you do the same thing again because they never learned anything?
Wait, you're supposed to learn?
I know, and that's kind of his point. He was saying, like, I'm not saying what he did was okay. If he sentenced to crime, he should still serve the sentence, whatever. But at some point, unless you actually try to educate somebody on what they did was wrong instead of just throwing them into jail, they're never going to learn what they did was actually wrong. At some point, you have to educate the people on what was wrong and try to turn their life around instead of just throwing away the key and saying, sucks to be you. Okay, that's my political rant for the night. It was just a very interesting discussion, and a lot of it was also kind of a very racially tinted, because kind of from him.
It's always going to be racially tinted. Unfortunately, we live in a world that still sees colors. I don't see colors. Yes, you do.
Everybody sees color. Everybody sees political spectrums.
Look. Here's the deal.
There's no much thing being neutral.
If you can't see colors, if you can't see a difference between a black person, a white person, and an Asian, a Middle Eastern, an alien, a dog, a cat, whatever, then you're dumb. Because if that was true, that means that when you look around the world, everyone's being treated the same, and that's not. You may treat everyone the same, but
congratulations, more power to you.
Yeah, congratulations to you. Now spread the wealth, spread the love, teach. I don't fucking know, but you saying that I can't see everyone's equal in my eyes, well, they shouldn't be, because shit's still happening. So fix it. Okay, and that's my political rant for this very moment. Damn it, I had something else I was going to say.
Was it about animal lovers and how we here at Ultimate Confusion love animals?
I love animals. No, I was going to... like backtrack all the way to back to Netflix on sorry, anime on Netflix.
Goodness.
I don't know where the hell okay. Anyways, so I'm watching this one anime.
Was it about animal lovers?
No. It's actually about fighters, and it's about these like super fighters who are in these. Someone joining all together. Oh, that's right. There we go. Okay. So. One of the people that has been part of Ultimate Confusion since the very beginning, who unfortunately we don't really get to see a lot of in person, is my sister, Alex.
Oh, yes.
She has joined the Nintendo Switch Owners Club.
Oh, dear.
So I need to. So if ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you, if you have any like cool, fun, like puzzle like ish games. Now, I'm not talking about like she'll only do Tetris or Bejeweled or stuff, but something's more puzzle-oriented. She's loving the shit out of Zelda right now.
Isn't Warframe kind of like a shooter puzzle because you have to get the correct angles and stuff?
No. But I did tell her that she has to get Bastion. You got to get that. And I want to get I'm going to be totally honest with you. I seriously want to get that new SuperGiant game. But I can't bring myself to even touch the Epic Game Launcher. I can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it. Like, I can't.
Well, what was it? I saw today there was another big, it was like a AAA title. Their titles used to be on Steam, and their next big release are foregoing Steam altogether. And it's the same exact thing. where it's, they're foregoing Steam for whatever SuperGiant Games is going for to get more of the cut.
Hades. Hades is the new game.
Yeah, so I just saw today, there's another big one. That's like, nope, we're not doing Steam. We're going to whatever SuperGiant Games is using because of the cut that the digital distribution is taking.
The thing is, the unfortunate thing is that I wish that I had a choice. Now, I do understand that a lot of the developers out there, they basically sign exclusive contracts with Steam so they get a little bit more of the profit instead of saying, you're one of the platforms that we're going to allow for distribution. Some companies out there will either partner with Steam for Valve to have one avenue, and the other one, of course, is you could just buy it and download it straight from them. However, I guess like the rights or whatever, being able to keep it in your library gets a little bit trickier.
And I would be kind of curious, like some of these titles are using Epic Games in lieu of Steam. Like, would there come a point where they put their games onto Steam in addition to the other platforms?
Well, I mean, if they go that route, they're basically doing the same thing as they do with consoles, and that's called a time exclusive.
That would be my guess. I get, I don't know what. Let's just say the Super Guy. I don't know what it's going for. $40.
Hades. I think it's still in
early access.
Early access. So
can you buy it in early access though? Because a lot of them can still buy
I'm
early
gonna click
access,
this button.
right?
I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm going to get a little nauseous, but
Charlie's
$20.
going.
$20.
So $20, right? So let's say $20. I get it. 30% versus whatever Epic Games, I don't know what it is, takes. That can add up a lot because of just percentage of $20. But now your game is down to, let's just say, $5 to $10. That percentage makes less of a difference. So I wonder if it kind of comes to that point on what you're selling a game for, where it's like, okay, we can go to Steam now, or maybe they just have some kind of philosophical disagreement with Steam, where they don't like what they're doing, so they're just going to stay with Epic Games. I don't know.
Well, the other thing is that SuperGiant Games has been really weird about what platform their games go on. Like, I think Bastion basically went on all the different platforms, but then you look at some of their, I think it was Transistor was kind of selective as to where they were going. It's just they're really odd about where they put their games.
Why are they so odd, man? I don't
So
understand.
let's see here. Transistor is.
Well, we know it's on PC, obviously.
It's Steam, Switch, the App Store, and PlayStation Network.
I bet
but
that's
it's
a
not
great
on
game
Xbox.
on the Switch.
But it's not on Xbox.
Wait, it's on my phone?
Bastion is on Steam, the eShop for Nintendo, App Store, PSN, and the Xbox. Pyre is on Steam and the PlayStation Network.
Interesting how, yeah.
And then Hades, for right now, is strictly on the Epic Store.
Interesting.
The thing is, I know for a fact that those games, maybe not Pyre, but Transistor and Bastion, of course, is on every single freaking platform, but Transistor easily fits on every single platform. So I'm not exactly sure why they were selective about it. It's a fantastic game, and they should still Transistor's been out there for quite a while now. They should be able to just drop it onto the Xbox Store.
Well, since it's Charlie, one of my favorite cosplays from Dragon Con was
Red.
Oh, it's an amazing Red. And of course, Red that I used to break a lot. I think it's why Charlie removed them from the table, because I would break them.
It's so beautiful.
Because I got skills, man. I got skills.
Skills to kills with thrills. But yeah.
Yes.
No, it's just weird that when you're an up-and-coming company, or hell, if you're an established company, you kind of keep to the same paths with the games that you have. And yet, every single time that SuperGiant Games has released something with basically the same art style, the same music backing, it's never the same platforms they're going to be on.
I don't know, man.
Which is weird. It's just weird for me.
It's
I don't know.
It's crazy. I don't get it.
Now, speaking of Switch games, I did purchase another Switch game, and this one is called, I want to say Gris, Gris. Let me make sure I get this one right.
Gris for the Switch.
Yep. It's from Devolver Digital.
And it has sexually suggestive scene in the ad.
Okay, so hopefully it doesn't.
I just saw it rejected by Facebook. Oh my.
So basically, Gris is a hopeful young girl lost in her own world, dealing with a painful existence in her life. Her journey through sorrow is manifested in her dress, which grants new abilities to better navigate her fated reality. As the story unfolds, Gris will grow emotionally and see her world in different ways, revealing new paths to explore using her new abilities. This game is serene and evocative experience free of danger, frustration, or death. Players will explore a meticulous designed world brought into life with delicate art, detailed.
They're missing a lie on the meticulous.
Huh?
Meticulous should be meticulously.
Whatever. Anyways, what I could tell you about this game is I've played a little bit of it, and I have to say it is gorgeous. It is definitely more of that like artsy game.
Sure.
As you progress through the game, color gets added into the game, and that's really like the unlocking of emotion.
Well, you can't use DLC or like microtransactions to unlock it early without having to play the game.
No. Okay. God no. That's stupid. Sorry, but that's stupid. So I've got that. I've been playing Warframe on the Switch. I've been playing, continue to play Hollow Knight, but I might have finally decided to hang up my skull helmet because I'm finally to the part where, because Hollow Knight, as I've probably stated before, it's all about the timing. It is a very difficult Metroidvania platform game where there's going to be enemies out there that you literally have to time everything to, and if you don't, you get screwed over. And I think I finally found the boss that is going to do me in. Oh. So I'll probably be stopping the playing of that game very soon.
Fair enough.
So, Zealeus, any games? Are you playing Overwatch?
Yeah, I'm still playing here and there.
No, dear God, no, Sam. That will never happen. I will never be I'm sorry, but I will never be at a point in my life where I'll go back to the long dark. There's no going back to the long dark. My long dark guy died of dehydration. He dead. Give it to Zealeus. No, he will not like it. No. Mr. I've got to hack and slash everything every 3 seconds will find that level of tediousness. He'll probably break something.
So apparently I'm not sure it's actually official, but supposedly Activision's planning to make Overwatch free to play. What? That's like the rumor, is that to become free to play, which I don't know why or how that's going to work.
What?
Because, yeah.
Wait, who? Activision. Oh.
Yes, that's the key, Activision.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, it's going to make it free to play, which one of the reasons I like Overwatch, because like, here's my thing, right? You have competitive mode.
Yeah.
I have one character. Now, granted, yes, you can buy Smurfs and stuff. So those that don't know, Smurfs, so you have your ranking, right? And basically you're a really high rank, man. You're like Platinum, Diamond, Grandmaster. You can buy a Smurf account, which is a low-level account to go face stomp, low-level characters. I don't get it, but whatever. But right now, you're kind of gatekeeped by having to buy a new monetary account every time you want to do that, right? That gets kind of expensive after a while. But if it's free to play, what's actually stopping you from just creating basically infinite accounts? I don't know. So, yeah.
In my honest opinion, that would be the stupidest thing they could have done. Simply because of the amount of time and effort that they've put into, you buy this, look how solid it is. We have a super duper pro league that's built around this game, and then basically to cheapen it like that, ColecoVision.
Yeah, so I don't.
Bring out THQ, man.
I'm skeptical, man. I'm skeptical. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
It better not, because that would be. I may not know a lot about business, but that seems like a very bad business decision.
Well, it's funny because remember when it was first in development, it was going to be originally free to play. And then Blizzard was like, nope, we're going to do $40, whatever it is. They design and bounce the game around knowing that everybody has the full experience to the game. And the thing is, it's not like there aren't microtransactions in the game. People still buy tons of
skins.
Yeah, loot boxes. In the game to get skins. So it's not like that microtransaction experience doesn't already exist to golden the coffers. And I know come like special event season, like Christmas and Halloween, I mean, people buy those out the wazoo. So it's not like they ain't making money off microtransactions already. Yeah, I don't know.
Once again, I think it'd be a dumb thing because you have these individuals who've sunk billions of dollars into the pro league because of the solidness of this game. Yes, of course, now it's established you could go free to play, but I feel like that would absolutely cheapen things. And then you would also, and if I think it would go free to play, you will definitely fly down that rabbit hole of DLC hell.
Well, the thing is, too, is Overwatch is such a team-based game and counters game. Like, so a lot of times when you're playing, especially a competitive match, the other player, say, for instance, they pick a Fair, right? The Fair is a flying character. And you need to pick what's called a hit scan character, basically counter that character. Oh, sorry, I can't go hit scan. I don't have that character unlocked. I mean, like, but Overwatch is made with that in mind. It's made with counters built into the ethos of the game. And that's, without that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know, man. No, because, no. I did hear an interesting rumor, though. Speaking of competitive play, there's a rumor that's circulated saying that Blizzard might be trying to take Hearthstone out of the competitive spotlight. Like they might not have the pro league anymore. Which, to be honest with you, I'm still confused as fuck how that damn thing has it is a game of chance. Maybe that's why. It's because we're realizing it's not working.
It's seriously a game of chance. I mean, it's like, oh man, I'm so awesome because I balanced my deck. Oh man, you're so awesome because you got dealt the right cards at the right time. It's
I don't know, man.
Anyways, but yeah, no on Overwatch going free play, please, for the love of God. And Hearthstone removing itself from the competitive. Fuck, who's playing a game that I think it was one of my cousins. My cousins are playing. What's the new competitive card game out there?
I don't really keep track of them. I don't know.
Shit. It's not called shit.
That'd be an interesting game.
That would be. It's something we actually talked about like a long time ago.
Is it the one by the people who make Skyrim?
Was it?
Because I know they're doing one.
Fuck, I can't remember what it is now. But it's supposed to be a solid game. I just can't. Damn it.
I don't know, man.
Come. This is. Damn it! I could see. Competitive PC card game. This is going to be in so badly.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. 9 best card games that aren't Hearthstone. Okay, here we go. Gwent, RuneScape, nope. Duelist, nope. Yep, I know. I have my ad blocker on. Go suck a left nut. Duelist, no. Elder Scrolls Legend, no. Eternal, no. Hex, no. Infinity Wars, no. Pharrea, I don't know what that is. Shadowverse, nope. Chronicles, nope. Gwent, nope. Nope, none of those.
Who knows?
Shit.
I'm sure you'll figure it out later, man.
I know, and it's going to be like, oh my God, why could I not have thought of that now?
I'll be like 2 in the morning.
I'll wake up and scream, and my wife will smack me upside the head going, what the f is wrong with you?
Isn't that
like,
normal?
Baby, I just remembered something. And she'll just scream at me, shut up. Where's Steam?
I don't know, man. So, I have a question for you, sir.
Sure.
Who are we here at Ultra Confusion?
Ultra Confusion. Okay, so let's do the the thing.
The rundown?
The other rundown. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in following and doing anything Ultra Confusion related, all you got to do is follow us on any of our social media platforms, which of course include the following. If you're trying to follow us on Facebook, which we highly recommend you do.
Facebook.com/Ultra Confusion.
If you are trying to find our YouTube channel, where of course all of our videos and for our Thursday Night Hangout, as well as a bunch of other like playthroughs and random stuff, just subscribe to our YouTube channel.
UltraConfusion.com/Ultra Confusion LLC.
If you want to go to our Twitch channel,
we got twitch.tv/Ultra Confusion.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And of course, if you do go find us on Twitch.
We do not have Alter Confusion EDU. Sorry, but...
What? Oh, no. Actually, in order to get an EDU domain, you actually have to be like a registered higher ed university in the United States. Like I've tried. They just don't give it out.
They don't hand them out.
Yeah, they don't. Yes. Do you have .org?
No, .net and .com.
Okay. Or, as Mr. Sam Griswold has mentioned, you can also go old school route, dude. You can go up to like the URL bar at the top. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like the place where you actually type in words. And you can actually type in www.altconfusion.com and like go to our website, man. Our website actually has like links to all of our social media sites.
Yeah, Google it.
And, or you could do the Charlie. You could do the Charlie, and you could go to like Google and the Zealeus. Just go to Google and just type in like Altered Confusion, and we are the first hit on Altered Confusion. Wait, we're the first hit on Google, man, for Altered Confusion.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the one of the oldest ways to follow any social media thing that happens on Altered Confusion is to go to our Twitter account, which is, of course,
Twitter.com/AlterConfusion. But dude, where's the end?
The end would break the internet.
What if we want to break the internet tonight?
Too bad.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to reschedule that appointment, and maybe in the future we can, boop, congregate, make something happen.
All right.
But ladies and gentlemen, also know that this, every single one of these Thursday night hangouts is also www.alteredconfusionrocks.com.
You have a lot of like random spaces in your URL, Sam. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I will say this though: if you were looking for the Thursday night hangout in a audio only version, we do have that. All you got to do is go to the iTunes podcast store and type in Alter Confusion. You can find that and subscribe to it. Because it's Squarespace, you won't be able to pull in every single episode ever made because I believe Squarespace caps it off at 10 when they have that little fun whatever. I'm not as...
You don't listen to your podcast all the time on the driving to work?
No, it's whatever the damn... Like you could pull... I've got all the damn things because I own them. But... When iTunes podcast pulls from the website, it pulls from a specific, like I think it's an RSS.
Yes.
And the RSS actually, Squarespace, it caps it at 10.
Okay.
So you can't get any more than that. There are other sites that allow for basically the entire library to be pulled.
Okay.
But not Squarespace.
Okay.
Which, of course, Squarespace is our host. And, of course, I know a lot of people are like, Squarespace, your host, you should change. I'm like, but I don't know enough computer wizardry to do that. I know my video games, and yes, I know enough coding to be dangerous, but I don't know that much and I also don't have that much money to like recreate the Alter Confusion website, unless of course you want to help us out on Patreon. Patreon, of course, is this site that allows for you, the audience, the fans, the supporters of Alter Confusion to do a monthly donation. It could be anything from $1 up, and that money goes strictly to Alter Confusion to help with the upkeep of equipment, helps us go to conventions, and
like Chattacon.
Like Chattacon, and of course, if we are able to get enough money in, maybe add a couple things to Alter Confusion, such as the comic and whatnot.
What about a mascot?
I think we're that.
We're the mascots.
Yeah, I think we're the mascots, or at least I am. Also, I
you have a
before.
bobblehead.
Yeah, I do. Well, I've got a Funko Pop, but as I stated last week, I am working with my sister, Alex, the one who has the Switch now. I'm working with her for some creative T-shirt designs.
Ooh.
So hopefully I can have something soon to show off that's Alter Confusion exclusive. She's already decided that she's going to take Zealeus's closing phrase and make a shirt out of it. Yeah! So hopefully we'll see something of that in the near future. And then, of course, I guess this is a heads up. In about a month, we will be doing we'll be trying to raise money. As soon as I figure out the information about Sam, I will get it to you. I'll get it to everyone. But we will be, right after Chattacon, we will be doing a fundraiser for Alter Confusion. If we hit a certain goal, that means that once again, for the first time in I think it's like 2 or 3 years, my goatee will be shaved off during the show. But we have to reach a certain amount. That amount is if we're going to go with at least the same amount, it's going to be $250. If we can raise $250 the goatee gets shaved off live on one of our upcoming shows.
Who gets to shave it?
My wife.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Julie will come down here and she'll say it. Believe me. If she
She'll make it
finds
happen.
out about it, she'll be like, I'm in.
Oh, she's going to know. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. So anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to discuss. If doing a monthly donation is not really your thing, but you do want to do a financial donation, you can also do the donate now button on Twitch or on our website, and that is it's a PayPal one-time donation. If you're not really into doing a financial monetary donation, but you do want to donate something to Alter Confusion in the physical realm, you can just send it to our P.O. box, which, of course, I really need to,
You should just have this memorized by now.
I know I should.
Don't you know where you live, man?
I thought I had the dang... Oh, here it is. I did bookmark it. You could go to... I'm going to copy that. All you got to do is you can send all the awesome stuff to 1551 Dunwee, that's Dunwody Village Parkway, number, this is really important, do the number 88276, Dunwoody, Georgia, 30338. If you do not put that number 88276, it will go to the post office proper, and it will immediately be returned to you within the next 3 days.
That's what happened to that dog.
And that's how, at least someone knows the damn thing, because they keep sending me more Funko Pops. So thank you for that, whomever you are. And
I still think it's your sister.
It's not her.
Okay.
She still.
She would
I've
say
asked her
that.
point blank. No. She signed me up for the Marvel collection core.
I still think it's her.
You can ask her. She probably,
She'd probably lie to me too.
So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we've unfortunately reached the end of our show. But of course, if you want to hit us up on any of our social media means, just hit. You can drop a message. If you want our Discord channel, you can, of course, just hit us up and we'll give you the Discord link. If you are interested in following the Instagram, just go to Instagram. I believe it's Alter Confusion, it's all one word. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for listening to the things coming out of our heads, our mouths, and of course, our hearts. We'll be back next week for another Thursday night hangout. But until then, have some fun.
Remember, kids, keep on gaming in the free world.
Amen to that, brother.